Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Thursday, sir.
What an exciting day it is today.
It has been a wild day today here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Crazy, crazy. So the day started at 10 o'clock, picking the winner for their Hearst Dream Giveaway. And PJ, you keep track of the states. You tell them what state the winner came from. Alabama.
Oh, yeah, Alabama. It's our fifth winner from Alabama.
Our fifth winner from Alabama.
159th winner.
Correct. And here's what we know about him. He helped out the Coast Guard as a, not sure if he was a medic or if he was a base. I don't want to say this incorrectly, so if I'm incorrect, I'll correct it later. Like a base doctor, maybe?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but out of Alabama, and he is so excited. And we have decided that on May 2nd, he's going to be down here to get the grand prize, the Hearst Olds. You can see it on over there in the GMC truck. And Roger, you do the honors.
He did.
Tell them the name of the winner,
James
Roger.
of Alabama. Beautiful Hearst pair wins. So thank you.
Very excited for him. Today, the last day to win the big diesel truck, the Ram 3500. One of the coolest things about this is the engine, right?
Yeah, I mean,
we always talk about engines. How cool are the engines? Whether it's a big block Chevy, a tri-power Pontiac, a Porsche Boxer 6, and this is an impressive engine, 6.7 liter turbo diesel. So I know from my days with Pontiac that a 6.6 liter was either a 400 or a 403 cubic inch. I don't know if they do the same thing on diesels, right?
It's big.
I'm guessing it would be a 400 cubic inch turbo diesel or thereabouts. Someone look that up for me. We were talking about the DEF yesterday, and for those of you who don't know, and I didn't tell you what the acronym meant, diesel exhaust fluid.
That's right.
And somebody mentioned that yesterday. And that's been on all diesel trucks in the United States since 2010.
I bet you if we looked at the filler tank, you can probably see.
Let's go do that.
Let's take a look.
Right?
Look at that.
Look at that. So, whoops, you put your diesel there, and I am so glad they now put that green ring there so that people don't accidentally put 93 octane in there. Oh, that would be a disaster.
Or 87.
Or 87. And here's where you put the DEF fluid, right? And just remember yesterday we talked, you just take that little flexible hose and you put it down there, and this will come with a quantity of Blue DEF from Blue DEF.
Beautiful.
Now, let me get down here and get that cap. Oh, the knees are still working, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. So this is great. Great long bed here. Yes, there is a bed liner in here from the factory. We didn't add that in. Great stuff going on here.
It's a very long bed, Chris. You're quite a ways away.
It's a very long bed.
It's a very long vehicle.
And PJ?
Oh, we meant to grab the tape measure today to find out how long
I should go grab Burt Reynolds. Why don't I go get the tape measure?
You go get the tape measure.
Okay. Meanwhile, why don't you show people how long they have left to enter?
Oh, sure.
And I'll be right back.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. I'll go through some of your comments here. JP says, I'm in it to win it. We appreciate that. Larry West, now I'm hoping for a call to Colorado for me to come pick up my new Ram. Again, the drawing on this one I think is in a couple of weeks, the 24th. Eric says hello from Waco, Texas. Kathy says it's a beast and a torque monster. But yeah, we do want to take a look at see how much time is left on that. If you go to our website right now, you can see that you've got 10 hours, 53 minutes and 10 seconds right now. So if you've got time, you've got that's all the time you've got to get this going. Chris, what do you got here?
Well, I've got a 16-foot roll. Usually I grab the 25-foot roll.
I don't know if you're going to make it here.
I'm not going to make it with 16 feet. Okay.
Like, I'll try to get here right
okay.
in the line of
then let's see where 16 feet ends. Look at this. Right here, right to about the rear quarter.
All right, I'll come to you again.
Okay.
Go ahead and let that
So
roll.
here, hold on.
Let that roll in.
Yep. Do it slow.
You don't want to get snapped?
No, I don't want to get snapped. That's exactly why I'm doing it slow.
All right. And now the rest of it. So you got 16 feet, like right about here?
right there.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
This is not complete
4 feet.
scientific measurements here. But
No. And look at this. I'm going to go all the way with the tailgate down. Another 7 feet.
Wow, 23 feet.
23 feet from bow to stern. Is that right?
That's a
Did I
big-
get my boating term correct?
That is a very, very big.
This is a big diesel truck, and that's 6.7 high output turbo diesel. We showed you the window sticker yesterday. The engine alone is a $15,000 extra cost option.
Chris, are you going to fire this up so we can hear what the engine sounds like?
Let's do that, PJ.
All right. Kathy wants to know if anybody won this, would they drive it all the way home?
Why not?
Yeah.
And this is something, we the last couple of winners have been from Washington State, and we joke about it. But I mean, you could drive this all the way from Florida to Washington State, or whatever your state is, up 95 to the East Coast, up 75 to Detroit, all the way out west on 20 to Texas, and then out to California.
all right.
Anyway,
I'm gonna-
okay,
I'm
so-
going to go hop up in front of the engine.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Show that Cummins come to life. You ready?
Go for it.
And guys, I know it's not exciting here at Diesel Engine Rev. But that's okay. We always fire them up on the last day of the giveaway.
Definitely not like the muscle car sound.
It's
that we're
not a
using.
muscle car sound. It doesn't sound like the Z06 Corvette. But you know what? You can put more stuff from Home Depot in this than you can in the Corvette. What can I tell you?
You get a lot of golf clubs inside this thing.
That's right. Again, room for 5 or 6 or maybe even more. You start squeezing people in. We showed it yesterday. We're going to show it again. PJ?
That's quite the cost here at the when you
One.
add up all of the things.
104 grand.
$104,000.
Remember when that used to buy a nice house?
A very nice house.
Wow. Yeah, that ain't recently, is it?
No.
And a loaded night night limited night edition crew cab 4x4 long box. It's good stuff. PJ,
Yeah.
one more
Even
time.
just the dually section on this thing is pretty impressive. Love it. Love, love, love it.
Correct. So in muscle car vernacular, we'd say, is that thing tubbed? No, it's widened. Right? It's got those wide fender flares on there to get those dualies on there. Great color, that's an extra cost option as well. And we haven't talked about this much, so I'm going to mention it. I really like the Ram logo on the back.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, it's aggressive. You saying hi to yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you. And of course, a 4x4 we showed yesterday that you got 2-wheel as well as 4-wheel through the transfer case on it. Let's play a little game. If you were to win, would you drive it home? And if so, what state would you drive it home to?
Well-
Let's take the first 10 answers.
Well, Chris says he's bringing it to Brookside, Texas.
Okay.
Roger did say it is a little louder than a Tesla. If you're after,
It is a little louder than a Tesla. That's right.
Larry says I-70 to Colorado.
Okay.
Alan says Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, so that would be I-95.
Jesus says Texas.
I thought Jesus was in Hawaii.
He's going to drive it all over the place, I guess.
You're not going to drive it to Hawaii.
No. William says Houston, Texas.
Houston, so that would be I-10 to Houston.
But Jesus said Porter, Texas.
Okay, Porter, Texas. I don't know where Porter is. You can tell me what interstate will get you there. Is that on I-35?
Orlando. William says Texas himself.
Okay,
Dale says Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of people down
that would be
there.
I-10.
Dwayne Suter says Kentucky.
Kentucky, so that would be I-75, am I right? Or I-65?
Jerry says Jerry, Oklahoma.
Okay,
Michael says Georgia.
Georgia, that would be 75 or 95, depending on where in Georgia you're at.
Eddie, Miami, Florida.
Miami, well, that's easy. That would be Alligator Alley.
Tim says Michigan.
Michigan, I-75.
Sean says Cleveland, Ohio.
Again, I-75, right?
Roger, Nebraska.
Nebraska? Roger, I've never been to Nebraska. What interstate do you have out your direction?
Let's see here. Eric says Waco, Texas.
Waco, okay.
JP Hunt says Bentonville, Arkansas.
Bentonville, Arkansas.
That's good stuff
That's
out
where
there.
New Beginning Children's Homes,
right.
and that's where Walmart is.
That's right. We've been out there.
All right.
Jesus says near Houston off I-69 or I-59.
Oh, got it. Thank you for
Dwayne
that.
says 75, by the way.
Good.
Classic and modern Dodge fan, Texas, DeSoto.
Okay. A lot of Texas fans, and you know that makes sense. This is a truck that would be super popular in the state of Texas.
Jerry says he'd park it next to the BMW. Nice.
Okay.
Jesus says northeast of Houston, I-69, I-70.
Got it.
I-59. So yeah, so a lot of good places this thing could be going to.
That's right. When will we know the winner?
Until the 24th.
24th of April, we'll know who the winner is on that.
2 weeks.
And on May 2nd, we will have the awards ceremony right here in the Dream Giveaway Garage for the Hearst Olds package.
Jesus says everything is big in Texas, and
Everything is big in Texas. This will fit right in. But listen, if you're not from Texas, you enter anyways. If you're from Texas, you enter 2 or 3 times. Enter 2 or 3 times wherever you're from. Because you only have, one more time, PJ, show them again, will you please?
I think we're out.
Are we out?
10 hours and
Okay,
45 minutes.
that'll work. Get your entries by
50
midnight
seconds.
Pacific Daylight Time to win the big diesel truck. Also, if you guys would like to give us some comments on what should be the next big diesel truck, do you want it to be a Ram? Do you want it to be a GMC Denali? Do you want it to be a Ford Super Duty?
How about a Chevy?
Do you want it to be a Chevy? HD? You tell us what you want us to give away for the next big diesel truck. Next one, Dan, will be classic Corvette. We haven't given that 70 enough love, and it deserves it. 454 LS5, big block 4-speed, air conditioning and positive traction, plus scored from the NCRS. It is a beautiful Corvette. So starting tomorrow, and for Fire It Up tomorrow, which we'll do early, do at 11 a.m. tomorrow, we'll start focusing on that classic Corvette.
We will give that classic Corvette some love, and that's not reference to the box of all the paperwork that comes in it. Kathy wants to remind everybody, Truck 5X for your pleasure tonight, 10 hours and 45 minutes.
And PJ, remind people how that 5X works.
Oh yeah, go to dreamgiveaway.com, find the diesel truck, enter the promo code Truck5X. Again, that's all one word, no spaces, Truck5X. And you're going to have 5X tickets on anything $25 or more?
On anything, any of the giveaways, you can use that 5X on any of the active giveaways.
That's correct. So if the Corvette that you're talking about, that 70 Vet, is something that you're eyeballing, that's a great promo code to get in.
So, indeed. Everybody, thanks for entering. Thanks for helping out the great charities. Think of the fun that you would have if you're the winner of this big diesel truck, this Ram 3500 with that diesel engine. Get those entries, get that credit card out, go to the website, get those entries before midnight. Do it.
Midnight Pacific time.
Midnight Pacific time. We'll see you tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens right here.